Okay, this story is by Tanasia Kinney at Atlanta Black Star. So, every April, one day is set aside for Equal Pay Day, a calendar day symbolizing how far into the year women must work to earn the same wages made by men in the previous year. It's also an annual reminder of the pressing need to close America's widening wage gap. In the U.S., women make just 79 cents for every dollar a man earns. The wage disparity is even larger for working black women, hence the need for African American women's Equal Pay Day, which falls on August 23rd of this year. According to the Huffington Post, this is the day when black women finally catch up to what white men earned last year. On average, black women are paid 63 cents for every dollar white men make. This means black women are required to work roughly 8 more months just to pull in the amount white men earned by December 31st of last year. A recent report by the National Women's Law Center found that African American women are slated to lose more than $877,000 over a 40-year career compared to their white male counterparts. African American women shouldn't need to work more than 66 years to earn what a white man earns in 40 years, said Emily Martin, Vice President for Workplace Justice at the NWLC. If we don't act now to ensure equal pay for many women of color, the cost of lifetime wage gap will surpass $1 million. We literally can't afford to ignore this. According to the report titled The Lifetime Wage Gap State for African American women, the wage gap for black women in 6 states have already surpassed $1 million. In the District of Columbia, African American women could stand to lose roughly $1,595,200. In New Jersey, $1,231,600. $1,140,400 in Connecticut and $1,134,880 in Louisiana. The report notes that the wage gap affects women across all fields and that even highly educated black women still face wage discrimination. African American women with a bachelor's degree typically make $46,825 per year, only $1,849 more than white men with only a high school degree, the NWLC stated. Martin also points out that African American women are overrepresented in low-paying jobs and underrepresented in high-paying ones, like engineering. A similar report by the American Association of University Women found that black women often work shorter hours due to family and work-life demands. Lack of access to paid sick leave days doesn't help either. According to The Guardian, Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton has joined the fight for equal wages by demanding increased transparency around pay in the private sector, as well as expressing her support of the Paycheck Fairness Act. If talking about equal pay and paid leave and more opportunities for women and girls is playing the gender card, then deal me in, Clinton said earlier this year on Equal Pay Day. Advocates of the African American Women's Equal Pay Day have also taken to social media to express their support of closing America's ever-growing wage gap. I totally agree, especially, black women making 63 cents on the dollar and everybody else making 79 cents on every dollar. So we definitely need to close that gap. I just don't think Hillary Clinton was the right person to talk about that message. So with that said, my name is Yurima Karama at Your Black World News.